honey?
French fries, burgers, grease.
Suddenly, I think I should have taken you to the movies. Come on, let's sit down. You know, you're on a restricted diet.
I know.
For right now, I'm sorry.
This is perfect. Thank you for busting me out of the hospital tonight.
It's just for a little while.
I know. Actually, I was surprised you agreed so quickly.
Well, it's a controlled breakout.
Mom, I'm sorry about last night. I really just meant to make an appearance at Leo's party and then come right back.
Oh, honey, you scared me to death, but I admire your convictions.
Wow, you're being great. What, am I getting a cavity filled or something?
What?
You know, like when you take Jamie to the dentist, you always give him a video game or something to make up for the shot of Novocaine.
Is that what I do?
Busted. So what, am I getting a shot or something?
And you're sure I need a burger?
Well, have you eaten today? Leo, if you have to think about it, you haven't eaten. Come on.
Look, I can't eat, Bianca. I'm not even hungry. At least not until I find Greenlee. You should have seen her last night when she left the loft. She was so messed up. Look, I can't find her anywhere.
I'm sure she's all right, Leo.
No, she's not. Thanks to me, she may never be fine again.
Leo, I'm not making light of Greenlee's emotional state, but she is a natural-born survivor. Please stop worrying.
It's impossible. Hey, there's Laura and Brooke.
Yeah, but maybe we should go say hi.
No wonder you wanted to come here.
What do you mean?
Well, it's quite a coincidence that Leo and Bianca showed up, don't you think?
I suppose.
Hey, how are you?
Surprise.
Yes, it certainly is to me.
So when did you get out of the hospital?
Oh, just a little while ago.
She's not released yet.
My mother just sprung me out for a few hours. Hey, you guys join us. Sit down.
Yeah.
How are you doing? I was worried about you last night.
Fine.
Are you? I mean, the way things happened was sort of weird.
Brooke, it's awesome that you could bring Laura out tonight.
Well, it was very supportive of you to bring Leo out as well.
So when do you get out for good?
Good question. Mom, you have any idea?
The doctors don't know for sure.
Well, what's the holdup? I mean, I'm not really that sick, am I?
Honey, you don't really want to talk about your health here, do you?
What? You can say anything in front of Bianca or Leo. And what's there to discuss? I have some kind of virus, right? I mean, how bad can it be?
Well, heart viruses are sometimes a little tricky, and they want to do what they call a cardiac catheterization.
Really?
That sounds kind of serious.
Yeah, what's up?
No, I tell you, it sounds a lot worse than it really is. It's basically a diagnostic procedure.
For what?
They go in, they check the condition of your heart. In Laura's case, they want to make sure that the virus is all out of her system. They put you under a local anesthetic, and from what I understand, you don't feel a thing.
Right. Famous last words.
Honey, I'm sorry. I know you wanted to get out of there right away.
Do I have to have it done?
Well, you know, Dr. Joe is a stickler for details, and he doesn't like to leave anything to chance. And, you know, which is why we trust him. And he recommends this test, which is why I think that it's a good idea to have it.
Yeah, I trust him too.
Yeah.
So, when does he want to have it done?
Unfortunately, he wants to do it in a couple of hours. So, no hamburgers and no fries, no anything. I'm sorry.
He wants to do it tonight.
Why so soon?
Well, I mean, why not? And, you know, now that you know what it is, don't you want to get it over with?
Yeah, I guess. So I get a video game when it's over, right?
Honey, when it's over, you can have whatever you want.
Oh, that doesn't sound so bad.
Oh, yes! Perfect bite. I give him a 10. Yeah, juicy but neat.
Yes, but watch how he executes the French fry. Total mastery. Here's the approach.
I had no idea that eating fries and a hamburger had reached Olympic event proportions.
Well, Bianca says that Leo hasn't eaten all day. I'm really glad you brought him out tonight.
More like grab me by the arm and drag me here. She wasn't taking no for an answer. Excuse me.
Well, Leo has always been there when I needed him. Tonight is payback.
Do you mind if we not talk about last night while I eat?
I'm all for that.
You know, I have to give my mom a ring and let her know where I am. I'll be right back. Oh, I'll go in the ladies' room.
Mother, make sure he finishes everything on his plate.
Okay, take it easy.
What? Oh. You're worried about the procedure.
It's just precautionary.
No, I know how it is. I mean, I'm not as close as you and Laura are with my mother, but when she was in the hospital, I freaked out. Completely. It's too bad David's behind bars. He could really help Laura. You know, he's probably the best.
I know. He's been temporarily released so that he can perform this procedure.
Well, I thought... Didn't you just say that this thing was just precautionary?
It is.
So you're going to spring him from jail just to do a simple test?
Let's just say sometimes I call in a favor. And you would be wise to remember that.
Okay, I have to retrieve some messages, so...
Not so fast, Leo. I want to talk to you while we are alone.
What's on your mind?
I like to be honest with people, so I want to make myself very clear.
Okay.
Now that Greenlee has dumped you, I don't want you getting any ideas about Laura.
Miss English, it's not like that with me and Laura.
I'm glad to hear it. Because Laura's already had too much heartache in her life. And I will be damned if I'm going to let you make her your next mark. Am I clear?
I'm not here to prey on your daughter. I came to have a burger, not even of my own choice.
I'm not in the mood for games, Leo. You've been warned.
Yes, and this isn't the first time you felt the need. Look, I realize that you don't know me, but I'm not the monster that Roger Smythe makes me out to be.
You know what? I don't care.
Fair enough. But since we're speaking candidly, I'd like to make my position clear, too, okay? I'm not done with Greenlee. I love her very much, and I intend to get her back.
Glad to hear it. Go for it.
Okay, and as far as Laura goes, I'm the one who ended that. And not because I don't care about her. I do, a lot. But as a friend, I would never intentionally hurt your daughter. She's far too good of a person.
I agree. And I certainly hope that I can take you at your word.
You can. On this matter especially.
Whoa. It's tense here. What did we miss?
Nothing. Your mother was just trying to get me to clean my plate, but I can't. I've had enough. Ladies, it's been real, but I gotta get going.
Oh, Leo.
Really?
Leo, I drove you here. Where are you going?
I gotta get back to the yacht. I gotta speak with my lawyer.
Okay, I'll take you. Laura, I'm sorry we had to leave.
No problem.
Okay.
Good night.
Good luck with the procedure. I'll see you as soon as I can.
No need, Leo. I'll take care of your meal this time.
Okay, thank you. I'll get you next time. See ya.
You know, we should be getting back to the hospital because they need to prep you.
Okay, as long as they don't shave my head.
You're taking this extremely well.
I'm in a good mood. And I figure the sooner they find out there's nothing wrong with me, the sooner I can get back to the rest of my life. And I'm very anxious for that, especially now.
Because of Leo? Please don't get carried away as far as
Mom,
Leo is.
I know that you were hesitant about me and Leo at the start, and with good reason. I mean, it was foolish of me to think I had a chance when he was preoccupied with another woman.
That wasn't the only reason.
Well, that was top of the list. But now, with Greenlee and Leo split, I mean, maybe it's not too late for me after all. So I think I've changed my mind about backpacking with Bianca through Europe this summer.
Oh?
Yeah, I think I want to stay closer to home.
Because of Leo?
Well, that's one reason. Now that he's done with Greenlee.
Honey, I don't want you to get your hopes up.
Oh, Mom, why not? I love the view from up here. It's like I'm floating on a cloud miles above the planet.
Laura.
Did you see Leo's face when he found out I have to have this heart catheterization test thingy? He was worried. About me. I mean, not that there's anything to worry about, but it was just cool knowing he cares.
Dinner time. Hey, Laura, Miss English. You're the veggie plate, right?
Oh, my daughter's not supposed to eat before this procedure.
I'm sorry?
She's having a cardiac catheterization tonight.
No kidding, at this hour. They usually schedule those in the early morning. Guess I should have double-checked the schedule. Sorry.
That's okay. No problem. We'll just call you if we need you. Thanks.
Mom? Why am I having this test tonight and not in the morning?
Because the sooner you get this over with, the sooner you get to go home. Plus, my schedule's not exactly my own these days.
Mom, I don't mean to be rude, but isn't Dr. Hayward supposed to be in jail? And since when did doctors have armed escorts? Mother, what are you not telling me?
Honey, I explained the procedure to you.
If you have any questions, Laura, I'm happy to answer them.
Okay, so riddle me this, Doctor. How come you're doing this gig?
Because he is the best cardiologist around, and I would only want the best for you.
But you said it's a simple test.
Yes, that's right.
It's just routine. I mean, no biggie, right?
Laura, with any medical procedure, there's always an element of risk.
So what's wrong with Dr. Bryant? I mean, is he not up for the job?
No, honey, he's perfectly capable.
So you had to bust Hayward out of jail?
Well, it was nothing that dramatic, I promise you. I have a temporary work release, that's all.
Okay, this is just the picture I'm getting. I'm supposed to have a routine procedure that's usually done in the morning, but it's being performed in the middle of the night by a doctor who's been busted out of jail just for the occasion.
Honey, I think the only thing that you need to know is that you are in extremely capable hands.
Okay, is that all I need to know, Doc?
I have performed this procedure at least 1,000 times.
So I'm lucky number 1001.
Dr. Hayward, could I just have a minute with my daughter?
Sure.
Mom, is there something you need to tell me? Is there something I should know? Because this is me. This is my body that's being invaded.
Laura, the only thing that you need to know is that I love you.
I love you too, but I'm not a China doll. Okay, kids from the mean streets don't crack. We're geared to survive.
I know you're tough. I know you are. You're as tough as I was when I was your age.
So if I have a fight ahead of me, Mother, it would help if I knew the enemy.
There isn't any enemy. We're all on your side. Believe me. Listen, I'm going to give Jamie a real quick call. You know how he is. And I'll be right back. Okay?
Brooke, I assumed you told your daughter how badly compromised her heart is.
She doesn't know, and she doesn't need to know.
I disagree. Your daughter is old enough to handle the truth.
She's old enough to learn that she might not live to see her next birthday.
You don't accept that, and neither do I.
So then why do we have to scare her about it?
There is a chance that I can save Laura.
Then just do it.
She already feels like you're holding back. Now, if she asks me to tell her the truth, I'm going to have to do that.
Even if I forbid it?
It is always my recommendation with my patients that they face the reality, no matter how grim, so that we can fight it together. Now, if you disagree with this philosophy and you'd rather take me off the case, I understand.
No. You're my only prayer. You're Laura's only hope. Laura has not had an easy life. She lost her innocence way too young. She needs something to believe in. She needs a future, a dream. And if you tell her how sick she really is, I'm afraid that she's going to give up on herself. And I cannot risk that happening. Can you?
Laura, how are you? I wanted to go over the procedure for the cardiac catheterization with you, okay? Now, in a little while, you're going to be brought down to the cath lab. We're going to give you a sedative and a local anesthetic. After that, we're going to insert a little tube into an artery in your leg, and through that tube, we're going to inject a dye. Now, you're going to feel a little pressure, but I promise you it's going to be painless, okay?
Can I ask you something, Doctor? And will you be completely honest when you answer? Can you do that?
Laura, I'm your doctor. I'll answer any questions you have as honestly as I can.
It's about Leo.
Leo, you're lying in a hospital bed and your mind is on my brother?
Well, he's in my system. And as hard as I try, I can't get him out.
Really? How hard have you tried?
Not very.
Resistance is futile, huh?
Something like that.
Well, one thing I could tell you about my brother is that you never know what you're going to get. I mean, 1 minute it's all fun and games. The next, he's a royal pain in the posterior.
You guys didn't grow up together?
No. Same mother. Different fathers, separate lives. I didn't even know that I had a brother until a couple of years ago.
So you're probably as clueless as I am about how Leo ticks.
Well, I have my theories.
Want to share?
What do you want to know?
If Leo has what it takes to love someone.
Honestly, I don't know. Why?
Did you hear what happened at Leo and Greenlee's engagement party?
No.
His first wife dropped in.
Leo was married?
To a Euro heiress. He married her for her money and then broke her heart. And Greenlee's too.
Well, that sounds like Vanessa's handiwork.
But Leo was beyond regret.
Yeah, after he was found out, right?
No, I really think he was sorry. And if I were Greenlee, I would have given him a second chance. No questions asked. Hands down.
Why?
Because I've seen Leo's true colors in a photograph I took when he wasn't looking. I saw something that Leo keeps hidden.
And what did you see?
His soul. I think Leo really wants to be loved. He's just afraid to put himself out there.
You're not afraid?
Oh, everyone's afraid, Doc. But this photograph, it was like an X-ray of Leo's heart. He's a good person.
Well, so are you.
Dr. Hayward, they're ready for you in the cath lab.
Okay, Doc, let's get this over with. I got a life out there waiting for me.